Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X One-Man Sphere Grid Run. Last time, we beat up Sin. Now, we're inside of him. Interesting way to go about things, but whatever. We are going to be pressing on... No, I'm not going to say to the end, but we're going to be getting real close to the end today. As I, with my peaceful ring, I'm going to be pressing the advantage that we have pretty hard. Not the hardest that pushed through this game or the fastest, but damn near close. With the Sea of Sorrow here, there are a few treasure chests that I am going to take the time to grab, as late game chests are always worth the time. Let's see here. Figure out where these chests are, however. There's two over there. I think maybe this way? This is the way. You might notice that the map is kind of forming in after me. Special sphere, nice. That is going to be something that continues to happen for the rest of the game at this point. We will not be coddled by the game. The map is hidden. We're not going to be sure where to go exactly. I have a rough idea, which will help. I also have a peaceful ring, which will really, really, really help. Because A, I'm not going to have to deal with any... Not going to have to deal with any random encounters, which will be amazing to have to not deal with for editing and the like. And I'm not going to have to deal with... this way, I think. And B, we're not going to have to deal with the actual enemies. Like, it's kind of a twofold thing. The enemies in and of themselves are problematic, and the encounters themselves are problematic, but we get to avoid all that. Yes. Hooray. Party, party, party. This one. The music in this place is fairly tense, all things considered. I mean, we're getting near the end. As you can see, there's the save sphere over there. This is going to be the actual end point for today. Better view of it right there. Be careful. Aha, it is. And so we'll be getting pretty darn close to the end of a lot of different things. Let's get the camera angle fixed from here. Not that way. This way? No. This is straight shot to the end at this point here, so I want to turn around because there's one more chest I need to find before we go any further. There's also a little bit of equipment and gear we need to set up for because, of course, now that we're kind of in the final area, we have to deal with some rather mean bosses, all things said and considered. It's, there we go. I think this is, yeah, the last one. Awesome. Now we can move on. Some pretty nasty bosses coming up here. We'll actually be using our trio of 9,999 a couple of times, because fortunately for us, the bosses aren't, well, they're not gimmicky. They're not 18-part bosses that basically can't be dealt with by sheer damage. And speaking of which, just going to quickly hop in here and equip everybody with the proper... let's get closer to the save sphere. Equip everybody with the proper gear that they need. Oops, that's not what I want. Equip Titus. So Titus needs a first strike, and that's all he really needs. Auto reflect might actually be useful in this fight. Ooh, and Sword Fire Eater would be pretty useful too. We're gonna go with auto haste. Kind of go the typical route. Now here's where we start getting into things that are a little bit have the fireproof still? No. You? No. You don't. You don't. You don't. You? No, you don't either. So Oron might be worth starting here. Yes. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. You're going to. Formation. We are going to throw Orin into the mix instead of Yuna. Let's equip. Titus has first strike, right? Yeah. So does. She needs her first. No, she doesn't need her first strike set up because she's going to be swapped in. I gotta do this right, otherwise it can cause problems later on. What I essentially need to do is have Riku... I need to have Riku pop off her... Yeah, I know. Okay, you know what? I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it the shortcut method. We're just gonna pop this and go first strike. Yes, we'll add the first strike on there. It only costs an ability sphere, right? Yeah. And we'll add sensor on there. So now what we'll do is... Formation, Riku, Titus, and Lulu. And just make sure everybody's got their overdrives. Yes, indeed they do. And last but not least... Just need to make sure Lulu is equipped. That. All she needs is first strike. Okay, so that should work. Let's pop a save down here and get rolling into what we came here to do. Now you might be able to tell from my tone of voice that we're going into a boss fight. Up these stairs. Impressive boss fight too, actually. Look at that. I'm just gonna sit here for a quick second and let you listen to the music. Now, you can easily recognize it, but it is a dark, eerie motherfucking tone. Holy cow. And, hey buddy? How you doing?
Don't you ever give up? Sin has chosen me. I am part of sin. I am one with sin forever. Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
That's a good point.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Yuna, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
We can stop you. Yeah, exactly, Titus. You know what's up.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
And this is straight up my favorite battle theme for a boss in the entire game. That's your hint, by the way, as to how this boss works. Why did Riku not have... Oh, fuck, I just fucked it up. One sec.
But there is no salvation for the damned. Rest in peace in eternal darkness.
I don't want to just show... Actually, I'm going to leave this in here, because the fight when it comes to is going to be pretty damn quick.
Let darkness take you.
We'll never actually see this little bit of the cutscene. But with Auto Reflect, Titus is invincible to everything but an Ultima. Which is impressive, actually, all things considered. It takes an Ultima to take out Titus. Now, I'll be right back. And take two. Let's see if this works actually the way it should. Still can't believe how I looked at the equipment 3 times and I still managed to just screw it up. And look at that. Mix. Would you please do me the favor, Uriku, of making our guys ridiculously powered? That'd be fantastic of ya. What do we need to do that? Well, the same things we always use. Need to find 2 wings to discovery. Powered up, boys. Boys and girls, I guess I should say. Titus, you... If I use an item, will that bump me into... No, it won't be quite fast enough. What about switching... Yes, okay, so that will work. So now I need to just go like this. Switch that so that I do get my turn before Seymour in case this doesn't do enough damage. And what do we want to do? Well, let's go Blizzard Fury. There we go. Don't mind me. Rattling the... Oh, 6. Okay, I don't think that's enough. See? Yeah, not quite enough. That's why we kept Titus on standby, so that he could finish the deal in case I couldn't get the 8. Oh, I think he might be able to do it. We still get 3. There we go. Whoo, okay. What's the matter, Seymour? I hate that I beat him so fast, because the music's so good. So good. The Destination of Hatred. Ugh. Trophy unlocked.
No. Now, Yuna, send him.
Right.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me?
Yes, it is.
But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Finally. Finally. After 4 epic showdowns with Seymour.
Right behind you.
Took long enough, but Seymour bites the dust and is sent forevermore. Hilariously, Yuna doesn't actually get any sphere grid levels for that. She's not a part of this here battle. Now, what we're going to do really quickly here, we're going to change the formation back to the way it should be. Lulu, it was fun. Thank you for all your efforts. We'll equip everybody the way they should be equipped. Magic counter on that. Up it. Peaceful on that. And back to God Hand on that. There we go. Now, let's fight our way through this lovely area. Oh, crap. Do I have to kill... Okay, well then I guess I'm just not getting the treasure chests. I'm not gonna bother with it this time around. Basically, there's a couple of hidden passages that you can go through that will, well, they'll, like, let's see if this is one of them. I think it is. you can go through. They usually only go to chests. Some of them go to some pretty good items, but overall I'm not really going to concern myself majorly with anything. Just because we're going to kind of crack on through here. Let's see. Down this way is... Yep, another treasure chest. We'll get as many of these as we can. 20,000 gil, not bad, not bad. Whee! Thank you very much. And for being scouty smarty pants that we are, we get a couple more chests here. One for the road, two for the road, and down we go. Basically the key is look for these odd symbols everywhere and you'll be able to get around pretty quickly and easily. If you kill 10... Ooh. If you kill 10 enemies, that's where you can go to get a handful of chests back at that glyph. Is this the way I want it to go, or is this the way to the... Okay, this is the way I want it to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go past this for a second. Right here, because I think this is the only way... Yeah, down. Come on. Down. 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 Let's see, can you climb back up this way? Oh, you can. Not, whoa. Oh, I see. If we go the other way, then we have to climb up this way. I couldn't remember what the loop was. If you went left, you'd have to go right, or if you went this way, you just could hop down and come right back up. So this is the faster way anyway. Alright, and with that, I think... Let's see here. Quick save, I think. It's a short part, but the next part is our lovely finale, and so I will be saving that for its own part. When we come back next time, through these doors to the end of our game. Later!